Lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and rolls outward. Find a comfortable position for your leg and lumbar spine. Before moving up, roll the arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky to keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your old spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one were first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And observe. Is one of the 2 poses longer? Naturally longer. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep your breath long but soft, easy. And slowly start lengthening the exhalation. So inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly, with an exhalation longer than the inhalation. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Imagine that with every inhalation, your body recharge, your mind restores. And with every exhalation, you get rid of all your tension, physical and mental ones. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Allow your body and mind to recharge and relax with every breath. Keep the exhalation longer than the inhalation. With every inhalation, your body and mind recharge. With every exhalation, your body and mind relax. Keep your breath soft and easy with the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Keep your attention there. Keep your breath controlled but easy. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Allow your body and mind to recharge and relax at every breath. On your next breath, still keeping the same technique. So breathing deeply and exhaling slowly. Create also a longer pause between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. But even there, keep it easy, keep it soft. So inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Exhale softly. And hold your breath. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Exhale softly. And hold your breath. Keep it there. Keep your breath controlled but easy. Inhale, hold, exhale slowly, and hold. Exhale slowly. Inhale deeply. Be focused on your breath and on your body. Feel your body. With every inhalation, your body expand and fill up the energies. With every exhalation, body become more compact and free the tensions. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Exhale slowly. Exhalation longer than the inhalation. And at the end of the exhalation, hold your breath just for a few seconds before starting a new cycle. Be present. With every inhalation, your body recharges. With every exhalation, your body relax. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Let your breath flow freely and observe how your breath becomes light, subtle, and how your body now moves just a tiny bit. Just a few more breaths. Now bend your knees. Keep your feet quite close to the buttocks, but without touching your buttocks. Inhale. With the exhalation, push gently with your feet against the ground, tilting your hip backward, and so moving the lumbar spine toward the ground. When you inhale, release this movement and observe how your body naturally will recreate a bit of space between the lumbar spine and the ground. Exhale. Push the lumbar spine toward the ground by pushing the feet against the ground. When you inhale, release and observe your body recreating the gap between your mat and your back. Exhale, lumbar spine to the ground. Inhale, release. Inhale, lumbar spine to the ground. Inhale, release. Exhale, lumbar spine to the ground. Inhale, release. Inhale and exhale, moving your hips to create a lengthening of your lumbar spine. Keeping this movement in place, move to the cervical spine and do the same. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, tilt your hip backward, and so moving the lumbar spine toward the ground. But push also the back of the head away from the shoulders to move the cervical spine toward the ground. And when you inhale, release both movements. Exhale, lumbar spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Exhale, lumbar spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Exhale, lumbar spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Exhale, lumbar spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Breathe deeply. Now, push the back of the head away from the shoulders and move the neck toward the ground. Inhale, still keeping this movement. Push with the feet against the ground to lift your hip. Keep on pushing the back of the head away from the shoulder, lengthening and stretching your cervical spine. Release both movements. So move the hips down, relax the neck. We're gonna do it again. Inhale. With exhalation, push the cervical spine down toward the ground and push with the feet against the ground to lift your hips. Stay there. And down. One more time. Inhale. With the exhalation, push the cervical spine down to the ground. Push with the feet against the ground and lift the hip and stay there. Keep the lumbar spine long and stretched. And gently move down. Now turn your head to the right. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Tilt your hip backward to push the lumbar spine toward the ground. Release, turn the head to the left. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And there, push with the feet against the ground to move the lumbar spine toward the ground. And relax. Now, look at the sky. Even if it's above the roof. Just think about the sky. Now, still keeping your head facing up. So without turning the head, move the right ear toward the right shoulder. But move also both shoulders toward the front of the mat. Stretching, especially the left side of your neck, but also moving the right shoulder away from the ear. Stay there. And relax. Still keeping your head facing up. Now move the left ear toward the left shoulder. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Move the hands toward the feet. Stretching a little bit deeper. The right side of your neck. Stay there. And back to center. We're gonna do it one more time, but with a small variation. So move the right shoulder, right ear toward the right shoulder. Move the two hands toward the feet to start stretching. But now I want you to push with the occiput, so with a bump behind your head against the ground. Feel how the feelings change. And relax. Now move the left ear toward the left shoulder. Move the hands toward the feet. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. But in the meantime, push the occiput against the ground. And feel the change. Relax. Come back to center. Turn again your head to the right. Put your left hand right over the right cheek. And push really gently. Like you want to Help your head to twist. But do it gently. Do it listening to the messages of your body. And still keep the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the spine. Relax and turn to the left. Put your right hand right over the right cheek and start pushing really gently, allowing your head to twist a little bit more. Keep on pushing the back of the head away from the shoulders. And if it's not too hard for you, keep the shoulders away from the ears. You'll have the muscles stretch and come back to center. Turn again to the right. Put your left hand against the left cheek again. Push gently, still listening to the messages of your body. And then, without moving your left hand, so keeping this pressure, start turning the head to the left. So adding some strength on your cervical area. Don't push too hard, so listen always to the messages of your body. And now relax. Turn to the other side. Put your right hand right over the right cheek. Start pushing gently to turn a little bit deeper. Now, start really gently again, turning the head to the right to add some strength on your cervical area. And release. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the whole spine. Inhale, release. Exhale, upper spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Exhale, upper spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Exhale, upper spine and neck toward the ground. Inhale, release. Now, inhale. And with the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground to lift your hips. Lift also your torso. So I want you to have just the shoulders in contact with the ground. Don't turn your head down and lower your head, your hips. Gonna do it 2 more times. So inhale. And with the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, lifting your hips and torso. Keeping the torso really close to the chin. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And release. One more time, inhale. With exhalation, lift your hips and push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Release. Interlace the hands behind your head, behind your occiput. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other, like you want to wrap your head in between your forearm. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Look at your knees. And now, move the shoulders away from the ears. And keep on moving the chin toward the base of the throat. Stay there. And release. Slowly. Take your time. Now bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Lift your head and shoulders. Move the chin toward the base of the throat, but move the shoulders away from the ears. Keep an elbows movement in place. Push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips. Stay there. And release. One third time. Bring the two elbows close to each other. Lift your head and shoulders and lift your hips. Stay there. You can even push with the shoulder blades against the ground to give a bit of force at this posture. And slowly go down again. Now, roll on your right side, push with the left hand, and sit up. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, create circles with your head. Do it slowly and gently. Be open to any kind of feeling. There are some noises normally. If you don't have any noise, that's not normal. It's as easy as that. Then also on the other side. Keep on creating the circles in a soft way. Okay. Now, interlace the hands behind your oxfoot again. Bring the two elbows close to each other again. Move the chin toward the base of the throat and use just the weight of your arms to stretch your neck. But at the same time, lift your sternum. Yes. Stay there 3 breaths. Keep on lifting the sternum. And relax. Create again circles with your head. Both on one side and on the other side. Now, I want you to have your hands quite warm. So if the temperature are low, let's move it together really fast until you feel some heating on your hands. Once that they're comfortably heated, interlace the hands behind your neck now. Okay. Now, lower your elbows and bring the 2 elbows as close as you can. So you may even have the forearm under your chin. It depends on your face, shoulders, your arms, but do it as close to the chin as possible. Keep the 2 elbows together. And now start lifting the chin together. So actually you're lifting also your head. You're arching the cervical spine, but supported. Stay there and relax. Relax your arms and again, create circles with your head. Both on one side and on the other side. Hands over the knees. Inhale, tilt your head forward. Arch your spine and look up. Keep the cervical spine long. Exhale, round your spine. Look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up, keeping the cervical spine long. So push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And again, exhale, round your spine and go down. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. One more time, inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Now lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your left arm, bend your elbow, and grab with your left hand your right ear. Keeping your head facing forward, so without twisting, find the twisting will be easier. Move the elbow back and the shoulder down. Keeping those two movements in place and without turning your head, use the left arm to stretch from the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the sternum lifted, 3 breaths. Don't turn your head. At the end of the 3rd breath, roll your right arm outward, push the hand down toward the ground and back gently. Keep on lifting the sternum, shoulder blades down, don't twist your head. And relax. Change sides, so keep on lifting the sternum, shoulder blades down, lift the right arm, bend the elbow, grab with your right hand the left ear, move the elbow back and shoulder down. Without twisting your head, keep it as much as you can straight forward. Use the right arm to stretch. Keep on lifting the sternum, don't twist. Three breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, roll the left arm outward, push the hand down toward the ground and back, gently. Keep on lifting the sternum. 3 breaths. And back to center. Create again the circles with your head. Do it gently and softly. Both on one side and on the other side. Like we did before, interlace your hands right behind your neck, hoping that your hands are still kind of warm. Bring the 2 elbows down and close to each other. Keeping this hold, start lifting your elbows. 3 breaths. and relax. Again, create small circles with your head. Turn also on the side. Okay. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, push the hands down toward the ground and back. Opening the chest. Keep the shoulders down. Breathe deeply on your chest. Lower your hands even more, Hilda. Yes. And relax. Create small circles with your shoulders, but try and avoid the lifting up of the shoulders. So focus more on the lower part of the circle. Create simple circles with your shoulders. Good. Turn also on the other side. Don't think about the perfection of the movement. Just feel it. Just move it. Okay, now straighten your arms right in front of you. Roll the arms outward, have the palm of the hand facing the sky. There, push both arms back into the shoulder socket and observe how the shoulder blades move closer together. Now move the hands forward and observe how the shoulder blades slide toward the lateral part of your chest. Again, back and observe the shoulder blades moving closer together, forward, and the shoulder blades move away from each other. Keep on moving back and forth to become more and more aware of this movement. Now, keep the arms back into the shoulder socket, but without adding tension in between the shoulder blades. So find a compromise. So it's not completely back, because otherwise you will feel the muscles between the shoulder blades activating quite a bit, but it's not too far forward, because otherwise the shoulders won't be held in the shoulder socket. The arms won't be held in the shoulder socket. So find a compromise. So push the arm back, but keep the muscle between the shoulder blades as much as you can relaxed. Roll the arms outward. Keep the palm of the hand as much as you can facing up and stay there. Just stay there. Deep breaths. And relax. Breathe deeply. Lift your arms again, roll it outward, palm of the hand facing the sky. Bring the arm back into the shoulder socket. Again, finding the compromise where you don't have particular tensions between the shoulder blades. Move the shoulders down, lift the sternum. Now, keeping the shoulders down, lift really gently, millimeter per millimeter, your arms. Still keeping as much as you can the palm of the hand facing up at the beginning and then back when you lift your arms. Go to your maximum and come back down. Still keeping the shoulders low and keeping the movement in place. So roll the arms outward to have the palm of the hand facing up and relax. Hands over the knees, inhale, tilt your head forward, at your spine, look up, but keeping the cervical spine long. Exhale, round your spine, look down. Move the chin toward the base of the throat. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, take your head forward. Look up. Still keeping the cervical spine long. Exhale, round your spine. And look down. One more. And relax. Good. Now, straighten your legs for Dandasana. Push the heel forward and the toes toward you. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Create small circles with your head. Turn on the other side. And keeping the leg active, that's the hard part. Widen your arms and cross the right arm over the left one. And do a knot. Yes, exactly. That's perfect. Push the shoulders down. Lift the elbows a little bit more. And push the forearm gently forward. Keep on moving the shoulder blades down. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Deep breaths. Relax, release this knot. Still keeping the leg active. So push the heel forward, toes towards you, legs down, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, cross the left arm over the right one and do a knot. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, move the elbows a little bit more and move the two forearm forward. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, relax. Bend both knees and grab your leg. Keep chest and leg together. Really together. Keep it just squeezed together. But try and relax as much as you can. All the muscles there are not needed. And in case, the belly is not needed. Allow the head to move down toward the toward the knees. Close your eyes. Move the shoulders away from the ears. And keeping leg and chest together, start walking forward with your feet. Still keeping leg and chest together. Still keeping the head really close to the knees. And go to your maximum. The maximum is where you still have chest and leg together, completely together. But your breath is relaxed. In case, you can also relax your arms, still keeping chest and leg together. But if you realize that to keep the legs and chest together, you need to activate your abdominal muscles, walk gently back with your knees to find a new position where you don't need the abdominal muscles to be there. So listen to the messages of your body, find your version, but do it gently, not with the force, but with the surrender. And stay there. Allow your body to relax. more breaths. And slowly come back up. Cross your legs. Put your hands over the knees and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. But allow this movement to kind of spiral up through the spine, to even move gently your head, just gently. And as a consequence of the movement of the lumbar spine. So it's the lumbar spine that moves, and spiraling up, move all the vertebrae. Then also on the other side, still the movement start from the lumbar spine, and then gently the spiral up. It's also the upper part of the chest moving, the shoulders moving, the cervical spine moving, and therefore the head. Okay, now with your legs crossed, put your left hand outside of your right knee. Get a good grip. So I personally move the hand really under the knee, just to slide one finger under the back of the knee. So there is already a good torsion. Okay, there. Put your right hand down on the ground, round your spine, and push the chest to the left, back and to the left. Move the chin toward the base of the throat. Push the right knee down, allowing this movement to stretch the muscles around the left shoulder blade. Keep on pushing the chest back and to the left, chin to the chest. Stay there. And relax. Change sides, so right hand under the left knee, good grip. Put your left hand down on the ground, not too far from your left hip. And there, start pushing the chest back and to the right. In the meantime, to deepen the stretch, start pushing the left knee down. Move the chin toward the chest. Keep on pushing the knee down. Keep on pushing the chest back and to the right. Feeling the stretch around the right shoulder blade. And relax. Hands over the knees. Inhale, tilt your head forward, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. One more time, inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Now, tabletop position. Keep the hands right under the shoulder. Keep the arms straight. Roll it outward to have the inner part of the elbows facing forward. Then, like we did with this movement, actually we're gonna do exactly the same, but in a tabletop position. So, move the arms back, allowing the chest to drop down, and observe how the shoulder blades move together. There, push with the hands against the ground and move the shoulder blades toward the side of the chest. And again, allow the chest to drop down, allowing the two shoulder blades to move closer. Keep on moving up and down. Focusing on the movement of the shoulder blades, just feeling the shoulder blade moving. Imagine that when you when you drop the chest down, you want to squeeze something in between the shoulder blades. There you push the hands against the ground, feeling the stretch on the shoulder. And then again, squeeze something in between the shoulder blade, and then push. Squeeze something in between the shoulder blade, and push. One more time. Good. Now, elbows down, interlace the hands. Keep the elbows a little bit closer than your shoulders. Create small circles with your shoulders. Like we did before, but in a different position. Then also on the other side. Tuck your toes under. Push with the elbows against the ground. Inhale. And with the exhalation, lift your hips and push the head toward the toes. And down. Walk a little bit forward with your knees. Not too much. Push with the elbows against the ground. And again, lift your heel. Lift your hip. Push the chest and head toward the toes. And again, down. One more time. If needed, you can even walk forward a little bit more with your knees. But I want you to listen to the messages of your body. Push with the elbows against the ground. Lift your hips and push the chest and head toward the toes. And there, start leaning forward. Touch with your nose your hands. And again, push the chest toward the toes. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Down. Sit on your heels. And again, create circles with your shoulders, really gently. Put them on one side and on the other side. Still keeping the hands over your thighs. Create circles a little bit wider with your head. Do it slowly, because I want you to feel if there's spots where you can feel tensions. If you can detect some spot where you can feel tension, stay there. Stop there. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And then keep on moving. Keep on creating the circles. If you find another spot where you can feel tension, stop there. Just for a few seconds, and then keep on moving. Become aware of all those small tensions. So also on the other side, you may feel different tensions. And again, if you feel tensions, stop just for a few seconds. And then start again. Stop if you feel tensions. And start again. The last moments. Interlace the hands behind your neck. Bring the two elbows together. Lower your elbows. Drop your head and lift your elbows up. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center and relax. Okay, good. Now, we're gonna strengthen a little bit more the muscles of your cervical spine. To do so, we will need a belt. It can be a yoga belt, it can be a scarf, a long scarf, it can be just anything, not elastic, preferably. If you have something like Pilates elastics, you can use that too. It won't be as hard, but it's okay, the movement will be good. So I'm just gonna take the first thing that I find. Yoga belt. The idea is to enter tabletop position, put the belt just behind the occiput. So not on the neck, but on the occiput. There you enter a full tabletop position with the hands right under the shoulder, keeping the belt under the hand. The belt has to be stiff and tight. There, I want you to start pushing with the occiput back, really gently, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Stay there for 3 breaths. Keep on pushing, but really gently. Because I want you to feel the muscles activating, but it doesn't have to be really uncomfortable. And then release. So you have to find the pressure, you have to find the intensity. We're gonna do it 2 more times. So find again your position. Okay, and then start pushing the head back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Stay there for 3 breaths. And release. Then I do it 1 more time. Prepare. Start pushing with the head up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 3 breaths. And release. Child pose just for a few seconds, just for a few breaths. Find your version, the version that is more comfortable for you, either with the knees together or wide, arms to the back or to the front, whichever is comfortable for you. Last moments. Slowly come back up. And again, create circles with your head. Both on one side. And on the other side. Okay, move the belt away. Tabletop position again. Walk back with your hands, with your knees, sorry. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, belly in, so keep the spine straight. Look forward, but keeping the cervical spine as much as you can long. Then start walking forward with your hands, lowering your chest. Push with the hands against the ground. It's a little bit too intense for your neck. Allow the head to move down, but keep on pushing the sternum forward, shoulder blades back. Keep on pushing with the hands against the ground. Now I don't want you to move the head completely down to the ground because I want to strengthen all the muscles of your neck. So even if you cannot look forward, look down, but without touching the ground. Stay there. And come back up. Tilt your hip forward, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. And one more time, inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Good. Hold the position again. Keep the hands a little bit closer than usual. So if you spread your fingers, I want you to have the thumbs close to each other, not touching, but really close to each other. Keep the arms straight. Move the chest forward and the shoulder blades back. Now, lean forward just a tiny bit. Bend your elbows, keeping the elbows in contact with the chest, and then come back up. Just strengthening a little bit the arms and the shoulders. So keep the two elbows close to each other as much as you can. Lean forward just a tiny bit. Bend your elbows and come back up. Remember to keep the elbows close to the chest, even touching the chest. One more time. Draw the arms outward, lean forward, bend the elbows, elbows to the chest, and come back up. Now, widen your hands a little bit wider than usual. A little bit, not too much. Roll the arms outward. Walk back with your knees. Widen your feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your toes under and prepare for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. With the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest toward the toes. Lift your heels. Push the chest even more toward the toes and then lower your heels. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Try not to move your shoulders. Last moments. Walk back with your hands. Relax completely your torso, your arms, your shoulders, your neck. Keep the weight of the body on the ball of the feet. Relax your arms. If you can easily touch the ground, slide the hands with the back of the hand touching the ground. Slide the hands in between the legs. And stay there. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your torso more or less parallel to the ground. Put your hands against the leg. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. and stay there. Now, put your left hand outside of your right leg. Roll the right arm inward, bend the elbow, and slide the back of the head to the left. Twisting your torso. Look up, 3 breaths. Yes, just that. Lift the sternum a little bit more, Ruth. Yes, beautiful. And back to center. Turn to the other side, so right-handed side of your left leg, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the left arm inward, bend the elbow, and slide the back of the hand to the right. Lift the sternum and look up. 3 breaths. Back to center. Hands on the waist, and without bending your knees, come back up. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum. Straighten your arms. Belly in. Squeeze your butt. Move the hands away from your buttocks. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push also the hands down, lowering your shoulders. Breathe deeply on your chest. And relax. Now, keeping the legs wide, create small circles with the whole body. Even with your head. The hips, lumbar spine, arms completely relaxed. Turn also on the other side. Good. Now, roll your legs inward, tilt your hip forward, round your spine, look down. Allow the lumbar spine to lengthen. Stay there just for a few breaths. Now, interlace the hands behind your neck. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other. And use the extra weight of your arms on your head to stretch your neck. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. And you can enter Shavasana. Take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Let go all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing the left hand to sit up comfortably for the count of 3 on. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Keep the spine long. Put your hands in Anandha Mudra Chin Mudra. So thumb and index finger together, palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.